Hello and welcome to my Weekly Geekery, the show in which I talk about what's been going on in my geeky world over the past 7 days. I am back at home. Top story today is that Red Nose Day USA was held for the first time last week and has so far raised over $10 million for charity. Obviously I wasn't able to watch it over here, but one thing I have managed to see is the Game of Thrones sketch, which features Coldplay attempting to put on a musical version of the show and get the cast involved. It's very funny, and I'll link to the full 12-minute version of the sketch below. Let's move on to trailers for a moment. The first trailer has been released for Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials. It is just under 2 minutes long and I will link to it below. The film is a sequel to last year's The Maze Runner and is based on James Dashner's book series. The cast includes Dylan O'Brien, Kaya Scodelario and Aidan Gillen, and the film will be out in cinemas on September the 18th. A new trailer has landed for Pan, the newest adaptation of Peter Pan starring Hugh Jackman. It is 2.5 minutes long and I will link to it below. The last trailer was out in November last year, so there has been a bit of a gap. The film is currently due to be released in the UK in October. The BBC has confirmed that Count Arthur Strong will be returning for a third series on BBC One. Does anybody else here watch Count Arthur Strong? The comedy stars Steve Delaney and Rory Kinnear, and the new series will air in 2016. And finally, Mouse mentioned something which is on TV soon now, which might be quite good. The Eurovision Song Contest is on tonight at 8 PM on BBC One. It is completely mad, and I watch it every year. Australia is taking part this year for 1 year only unless they win. I'm not entirely sure why, but hey, Australia, you are very welcome. And if Eurovision isn't your thing, I have another Mouse Mentions for you. Perspectives is on tomorrow, the 24th of May at 10:15 PM on ITV. This episode of The Art Show is about war art, and it is hosted by Eddie Redmayne. Apparently he is a good presenter and a good interviewer, and he studied art history at Cambridge, so he knows his stuff. It could be good. This has been my Weekly Geekery.